12. The third fight for Evander Holyfield ago that he TKO'd cruiserweight champion of the world. Now tonight, 208 pounds to hold up against the punch of Dokes. Your thoughts?
He's a good heavyweight with fast hands. Dokes has been known for a long time with fast hands. He's got a lot of experience fight like this, and you know, I don't know.
But trying to get Dokes to worry about his,
like he's a smaller man coming up, like he doesn't jump right in, you know, head first. As a cruiserweight, he set a fast pace, and he actually in this fight, Dokes began to wear on him a little bit.
Plays right into Holyfield's hands. Right hand over the top of.
That's one thing Holyfield brings up as a good hand speed, and Dokes has gotten away. He has a lot of slower heavyweights, and I think
that's straight low. Left hand by Holyfield.
And dirty if I have to. I'm going to make a statement. So to do it or not, that definitely in there with a guy that would do that.
2 scheduled for 12. Is there anything that you took away? Tell us, what should we see for the remaining 11 rounds here?
Well, one thing, like I said, Dokes is usually the fast guy. He's known to be a fast. Now there's a low blow by him, maybe on purpose. But he's known. It's unusual for him, and is probably playing on his mind a little.
Right hand to the body from Dokes. Hold with a left hook. Goes. 2. He had success utilizing hand behind the jab in the first round. Double jab from Holyfield. He's not bashful, is he? Willing to throw it all times.
And I love that about him, that he's moved up to this weight and he jumps right in head first. He's letting the world know that he's willing to trade punches. You see him fight the bigger guys, he generally is a whirlwind when he lets his hands go. He throws 4 or 5.
He was countered with ease by the right hand of Holyfield, so maybe that's playing on.
Well, that's where I actually got it from. Holyfield just nullified it right away, and you actually haven't seen Dokes really pop the jab.
Testament to the skill, and
that's not a good sign at all for him.
The former champ and the real deal. Televised exhibition.
That's right, and he was also on the stage. He fought John Tate. He fought all the big names as an amateur background behind him, as does Holyfield.
Loose hand on the inside, and now Dokes showing some of that hand speed and volume combination.
Out of him.
From Holyfield, an uppercut in the midst of those 4 punches against these heavyweights.
He fights like a big man as a light heavyweight, so you're talking about. But he's digging right in there, and he takes the punches. I mean, he's not. He hasn't got hit with massive punches.
Members this week that he was concerned.
And Holyfield, Dokes punches, but they're not direct, lazy, and his skill level. So I would say.
After beating Carlos De Leon to unify Tillis, a former another former Tyson victim. Now for Holyfield. The management of Michael Dokes, ringside. Round number 4 here at Caesars Palace on the Vegas Strip.
You see the speed difference. Holyfield got off 3 or 4 shots. Dokes already gone. You know, he
double jab.
Become more of a factor. I think he could start picking Dokes apart, pushing his punches. He's forcing himself to do it. Give Holyfield something to think about.
Is that caused by something?
It could be a combination of both. One thing I hear and watch and say he should follow up with the hook, but when you're in, he can't get it off.
End of 4. No easy task for Holyfield, heavyweight titleist in the white trunks.
Up a little bit there. He just
Dokes 200. Meanwhile, Dokes has not been able to 208 pounds, but one of the smallest waisted.
What I like about Holyfield, what I think that's a bad sign. That's already you want to. Dokes is forced. I'm sure Holyfield's a smart fighter. He sees it, and he's just looking to time it. Waist up and around. See, now he waits. And that's what happens.
Said he would. Dokes leaning forward. Holyfield able to take advantage here and from Dokes.
That's about 8 borderline low blows.
In the ring, it doesn't necessarily play out that way.
No, I think conditioning and agility is.
Uppercut combination from Holyfield, then over the top with a right hand.
Nimble man, so he's able to get up. Compared to other heavyweights, I think Dokes is good in those respects, but compared to Holyfield, he's like a step behind.
Good enough to have.
With a guy, I think Holyfield's lack of size is kind of working in his favor here. Agile than most of the guys that he encounters.
Champion Mike Tyson just 2 weeks in Vegas. Last year, 37 wins for Dokes.
Good shot, good hook. He's wobbled with that one, I think.
Left hook lands again, and you can.
He landed it flush on Dokes' mouth. There he goes. Now that was good. He came up. Now Dokes, it looks like his body might be breaking down a little. See Dokes
landed 2 good right hands in that. Starting to get ugly, and Holyfield targeting it with right hand.
Step up his game here and pile up the points. If
big 7th round.
More inches, and that's definitely a low blow.
Do those right hands scored by will be there for the remainder of this fight.
I think the right hand will land. Probably going to turn in a bad way right here.
Holyfield position, which they do. Holyfield uppercut left, and now 2 right hands.
And he's got to get that jab in there. He's got to slow this guy down. Good shot.
Heck of an 8th round here in Vegas. Is coming loose again. Good right hand. Holyfield comes back with a 2-punch combination, including the uppercut, and sends off. Holyfield would return, and he down very scheduled for 4.
And again, it's because Dokes is leaning. He's the pressure on your body. Fighter alleviates some of the pressure.
Dokes is be a win that jump starts this phase of the career of Michael.
But that was obviously textbook work.
And now he turns Holyfield
and look for him. Because right in. Let's go.
In round number 9. Holyfield.
A long time to get his feet set. And I don't think he would really be able to do that effectively.
Has been at his best when he's getting the angles. Michael Dokes, the former titleist.
Holyfield could turn him into.
Holyfield Holyfield, a lot of bounce. He could go to a little stick and move strategy.
Opponent gives you, and right now he has a tired, slower man in front of him so he can land a home run shot.
And so willing. Oh, it's a big left by Holyfield.
He's hurt there.
Chopping right hand. Dokes is hurt badly.
Got to put those combinations together.
Oh, short left hand on the inside. Big, big shot. Richard Steele collects Holyfield. And this fight is over. How did he do it?
Well, he caught him with a left hook uppercut, and then he sees it and he goes for the kill. He's a good finisher. He lets his hands go. Dokes is really, for all intents and purposes, he's out right now. He's just getting finished. And Holyfield did the job. He made a name for himself here because that's what people want to see. They want to see guys get finished. And Dokes is trying, but there's another big left hook, and that's it.
And then Richard Steele jumps in.